Peace to all the gods and goddesses of the planet. Peace to all the kings and the queens. Peace to all the princes and the princesses. If this is your first time viewing me, I'm No From VO, spiritual mentor, spiritual gurus, brother, leader, friend, public figure, role model, all the above, each and every day. Coming to the YouTube to help each person in the chosen tribe, each chosen one, raise up to their highest frequency, manifesting their ultimate reality, being in the position that you want to be in life, having the money that you want, the family that you want, the girl, the highest qualities of life. That's what we aiming for each and every day. And if you're on this path with me, just know that with you listening and us feeding off each other's energy, it's going to take us right to the top. If you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate y'all for always coming back, always leaving the likes, the comments, keeping your subscription, sharing to your friends, all that y'all do, because I cannot do this alone. Even though I try to put as much energy out there as I can, it's a team effort. It's a collective effort. It takes each and every one of us. It takes you commenting, it takes you liking it, it takes you sharing it to somebody to get this message out abroad even faster than it would if I was just doing it by myself. Of course, I come to y'all with a message from the Most High like each and every video. I have a couple of talking points. We're going to expound on them. And hopefully this message just reach the person that it's supposed to reach. I know it will. We continuously blossom each and every day, each and every wake up. So being blessed enough to help your family, breaking those generational curses. I used to think that, it was about being just this exceptionally wealthy person in a sense. But sometimes it's more about just having a stable income and having stability in your life to where, let's just say, like my mama texted me today, she was just asking me for a little something, and I didn't have no second thought about it. I just automatically just like, yeah, I got you, sent it. And it's just about, forgiving and then helping still. Even though I do love my mom, we have a great relationship at the same time, but I ain't gonna say she was just there my whole life in a sense. So still not having no animosity or things of that sort against her or my dad, just always still trying my best regardless of the circumstances that I was born into, still going and put my best effort, my best me into everything that I do. That's why I know if I can do it without mom, dad, I have figures in my life that help me, of course, but it's still a different thought process, at the end of the day. And if you know, right now, smoking on that, it's something called Sexy Red. It's my first time smoking. That might taste so good. I just love, when it just tastes good. You be like, dang. Yeah, they going crazy with this stuff these days. Not only do they get the potency right, but then they get it to taste like god dang marshmallows and stuff. You be like, shit. But as I was saying, it's not always about, we're breaking these generational curses. Sometimes that could just mean that your family or, the family that you grew up in just didn't have just stability as far as they was getting money in, but it, like they say, money be in and out black families' hands and black people's hands in like 20 minutes. So if you get a 20, it's gone in 20 minutes. Maybe you gotta get gas, maybe you gotta get some food, but you're gonna spend it some type of way. So with you having this, like I said, we're going through retention, me and others in the community. If you want to, go ahead and join in. You're never too late to start retention. And you're gonna see immediate results. Let's say you're doing, self-pleasuring yourself every day. That time that you was, cause this how I remember when I first started, cause I ain't saying I used to just go crazy with the self-pleasure, but I remember doing it. And let's just say I wake up in the morning, you get that feeling, that time that you spent doing that, getting yourself, up and all that kind of stuff, gotta look at videos, and you could have been doing something else, maybe getting more sleep, getting more rest, maybe just sitting there thinking and having these, like I said, I get a lot of ideas for videos in the morning, or, at grand rising, better yet said. And it's just like all those times, the energy that we just pushing out is getting wasted. It's not even going into making no babies. It ain't going into donations. Maybe you could even be a donor. That'll still be something better than just, you know, wasting it on yourself and just throwing it in the trash. Because as soon as it hit the air, it's dead anyway. Or it's non-living, I'm better yet said. So just know, like I said, with you breaking them generational curses, it's going to help the abundance in your family also. Like, they text me trying to make sure that, you know, they eat and stuff like that. Like, I'm, you know, more than willing to send money to my family if, you know, it's dire situations. Not saying it was a dire situation, but it was something that I could actually help. It ain't hurting me none, and it's something that I would do for anybody. Random person in the street, you know, I would do the same thing. You know, we all family at the end of the day. That's why I say family. We all family. We come from the Most High, so nothing is separating us. Even when you think about, oh, it's air between us. Like, in the grand scheme of the universe, that's no type of space. Just think of infinite space. If we live in a world with infinite space, what is a mile? A mile is nothing compared to infinity. Nothing is separating you. Think about it in that sense. People know you have money. See, today I was inside of one of the stores inside of our building. He got like a little convenience store inside of the building. So I went in there. You know, they know my energy. They know me. And this is just another resemblance of how the universe sees you also. I put my little Apple Pay, boop, my phone. Sometimes I wait for it to go through because, you know, it take a couple of seconds to just process and all that. Dude, it's like, you good. Don't even worry about it. I already know your money good. I already know you got it. Basically, it's like, people know and they can see it on you. The way that I present myself, the way that I bring myself in, the way that I dress, the way that I talk, the way that I just, he probably, even if it went through, he probably would just let me slide that day because it's just like, you such a good, you loyal to the store. I'm coming in there almost each and every time I go to work because it's inside the same building. So it's like with all this stuff stacked on top of each other, it's like, don't even, you good. I already know your money good. You feel me? And even if it ain't good today, I just let you know next time type shit. You know? When you have that type of relationship with people, it's all about people. Even one of mine, they come to me with an opportunity because they know that I'm good for it. They know the money good. They know that the loyalty as far as, like, I ain't doing no slick stuff behind people's back. I ain't one of them backstabbing type of people that's like, it's all genuine. I'm not gonna even sit here and talk behind somebody back. I'm not gonna let somebody else talk behind somebody back who I mess with. Like, it's only gonna go so far because they know that I mess with them. And I'm gonna let them know, dang, I ain't hiding nothing. But just like that, like I said, people know that you have it. The universe, you're worthy of the things right now. Even I was up in the smoke shop today, like I said, getting some of that sexy red. So I go in there and dude just, I'm checking out. He like, you know, we get 10 incense for $1. You know, the ones that I always be having, these right here, 10 on for $1. I was like, all right, let me go ahead and get some of them. He was like, don't even worry about it, just get them. It's on the house. Like, nobody really just told me that before. Like, it's on the house. Like, what? that's what we on right now. It's on the house. Just know that your energy is given. It's on the house. You ain't gotta pay. Like, you ain't gotta pay no more. Like I said, 2 people today. 2 different people that don't even know each other. 2 different whole stores. One of them free. The other one, like, dang there, you good. I know your money good. Like I said, my mom asked me today because they just know that Travis got it. They know that this energy that they blessed me with, that the Most High blessed me with, the universe blessed me with, you know, it's good energy, and it's an abundant energy. It's valuable. So people, you have to watch out. If you have this abundance energy, people gonna try to come around you just to cipher the energy, just to see what you do to, you know, be you. They want to copy it, and they can't copy it unless they in that driver's seat or in that passenger seat, at least seeing what you do. But if you don't have them around you in your car, in your vicinity at all, then they can't really pick up this particular God frequency that you're currently picking up. See, without you eating this, you know, traumatic food, animals, just like we have consciousness, animals have consciousness. They have the intuition, they have that feeling of, okay, you finna go get massacred. Just like if you was walking in the line to some random building and you know people ain't coming out, you know what's going on. You're gonna have a certain type of feeling. Your adrenaline gonna be, it's not a calm energy. You wanna have this calm, peacefulness energy about you. You can't have that calm energy if you eating foods. You know, not trying to change anybody eating habits. Each his own. You know, you can still raise yourself up in higher vibrations. I high vibration, even eating all that kind of stuff. But it still makes a difference. You wonder why this energy so calm, right? So peaceful. It's coming from the earth. It's coming from this frequency, these particular hertz, 432 hertz. That's peacefulness, love, harmony, you know, this equilibrium, universal equilibrium. That's what you see, and that's what you're observing currently. So, like I said, know that you broke the generational curse, and know that you're at this position to where you can help your family, but do it at, you know, a healthy level. Don't just go crazy, go stupid doing stuff, because you still want to have stability in your life. Like, we are out of those times where it's just like, I don't know where I'm gonna get my next dollar from. We passed it. When I ain't looking back, I ain't trying to go back. I'm not allowing myself to go back to those times. Neither will you. So with that being said, peace to all the guys and guys of the planet. Peace to all the kings and the queens. Peace to all the princes and the princesses. Amane Padme Hum. Amane Padme Hum. Amane Padme Hum. Make sure y'all hit the subscription notification bell. Make sure you like it. And if you want to leave a comment, even if it's just some star emojis, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Peace, peace, peace. I say.